They are packages of life, each holding the embryo of a living plant and the promise of a new generation. Locked within their shells are the cornfields of Iowa and the rainforests of Brazil. Yet to successfully release their enormous potential, they must first reach an environment suitable for growth. The stage is set for the seed to enter the world. The journey of seed to soil is a cornerstone of life on Earth, and often it is empowered by human hands. In an attempt to satisfy the universal needs for food, clothing, and shelter, countless millions of tons of seeds are harvested and dispersed each year. Through the timeless endeavor of agriculture, our countrysides and continents are filled with vast oceans of vegetation. And regardless of the methods or technologies employed, one fact remains constant. The survival and advancement of civilization is linked directly to the incredible power of the seed. But beyond the realm of machines and human toil, a very different story unfolds. For it is here, among the sometimes overlooked majority of the world's seed-bearing plants, that spectacular displays of both design and purpose become moment-by-moment occurrences. Throughout nature, the simple act of a seed's dispersal holds life and death significance. To survive, each must ultimately reach an environment with adequate food, water, and space to grow, a place most often found beyond the shadow of the parent plant. In its quest, the seed may travel a few inches or halfway around the world. But regardless of the distance, in the provisions that make their journeys possible, the Creator's power is uniquely displayed. To catch a glimpse, a man need look no farther than to the grass at his feet. In a field of wild oats, the seed's provision for travel is both surprising and remarkably effective. For the next few moments, keep your eyes fixed on the slender filaments attached to the end of every seed. They're called awns, and each is a mechanism highly sensitive to changes in humidity. Watch closely as alternating cycles of moisture and heat are added to their environment. First, the damp air triggers a reaction, and the awns respond by winding up tightly. Then when the air dries out, they react to the change and unwind. After a few days of this continual twisting, both awn and seed work their way off the plant. But being earthbound does nothing to change their response to the weather, and an amazing journey begins. The time-lapse camera speeds up the action, but what you are seeing really happens. The twisting awns actually propel the wild oat seeds along the ground, and the mechanics involved are remarkable. As the awns push their cargo forward, thin hairs growing from the sides of the seed keep it from sliding back. Then when gravity tilts the seed nose first, The awns demonstrate another facet of their versatility as they plant their cargo into the soil. After studying the wild oat, one botanist noted, "It must not be assumed there is any directing brain within these seeds." Of course, he was correct. But after watching them for a while, it's not hard to see why there just might be reason to wonder. In a patch of oxalis, the provisions for dispersal take on different, but no less ingenious dimensions. Standing less than an inch in height, this slender capsule may well be a resident of your own backyard. It is a fruit formed from an oxalis flower, the storehouse for more than 24 seeds. This time, focus your attention on the outer layer of tissue surrounding each of them, as the time-lapse and high-speed cameras capture the essence of these living machines. When the seeds are ripe, their thin outer layer loses moisture and contracts. Simultaneously, an inner layer of tissue absorbs water, swelling to twice its normal size. Under tremendous pressure, the outer layer splits violently, squeezing the seeds through slits in the fruit at speeds exceeding 30 miles per hour. Life is literally shot into the world. For the Scotch broom, native to Western Europe and common throughout the Pacific coast of North America, the mechanisms for dispersal are even more dynamic. When the plant's yellow flowers die back, the pods that remain are gradually prepared to distribute their seeds. Throughout the summer months, the maturing pods are exposed to prolonged periods of heat. As the weeks pass, they dry out, and extreme tension builds within their walls. It is the prelude to one of nature's most explosive overtures. The force of the Scotch broom's exploding pods can launch its seeds more than 50 feet. Minute specks cast into an immense and hazardous world. A world where the obstacles to survival are sometimes staggering in scope. Yet the Creator's provision for the dispersal of the Earth's vegetation is more than equal to the challenge of wind, water, and fire. In fact, often the very forces that could destroy the seed play a pivotal role in sustaining the cycle of ongoing life. This continuing drama of trial and survival is revealed in the Odyssey of the Coconut. Weighing several pounds, this remarkable vessel is constructed to withstand journeys of more than 1,000 miles in the open sea. One of the world's largest seeds, the coconut is well equipped for the hardships of aquatic travel. The key to the coconut's survival lies in its air-filled outer husk. By itself, the edible seed would become waterlogged and sink after only a few days. But when encased